Will you tell me off camera then? What are you starting to work on club path? You want it?
No. Making sure you're on it.
I am on it, actually. Palm Beach Gardens Country Club. Welcome in to round one, the Cognizant Classic SGT Tips Tour. AdamHaugenPGA about to tee it up. Looks to be a bluebird day here, Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. Found the pine straw here at one. The good news is it should be wide open. 80 yards to go. Breezy this morning. Wind about 8 miles out of the southeast. Caught a little more of that one than he thought out of the pine straw.
Light penalty there. Apparently not. 6 yards of light penalty?
Looks like today Adam is sponsored by G4, judging by the shirt and shoe combo. Although those look to be Nike slacks, so I have no idea what's going on here. Some indecision on the first green. The Stimp 13's really getting to him here early with no time on the practice green. Just inside of 30 feet, but it was a foot up the hill. We're going to come up 6 feet short here for par. Something to pay attention to as we move forward through the round. That green arrow, if it's up, it means uphill. Down means downhill.
I saw that it was uphill, Sean. It's very. What do we have here? Oh, okay, I thought.
As you see on that bottom left-hand side, the leaderboard popping up. Pretty sure we're the first group out here this morning at the Cognizant Classic. Lengthy par 4 second hole here. 469 on the card. Pulled our tee ball a little bit left, perhaps a wee bit stiff yet this morning. Just 7:25 local time. 200 yards into this par 4 from the rough, with one lonely palm tree directly in the way. Struck well, carries it all the way onto the front edge of the green, trickling out to the middle, somewhere in that 35, 36 foot range here. Being extremely cautious with these Stimp 13 greens in the early stages here.
Thought the 13s would be a little faster.
Remember, it's a little dewy out there this morning. So anything within inside of 10 feet is usually just a little tap-in cleanup for Adam Haugen. Right side grabs it, and we're in for back-to-back pars to start.
Tight golf course. Look at the only one on there. Very low at the top.
That one was struck nicely, overdrawn just a hair. We found the pine straw yet again. Under the trees, the third hole's a par 5. I suspect if he can get around that lone oak here up the left-hand side, he's got the horsepower to get it home from here. Just 235 and a half away. Could be the new favorite club here. Stand by. I think that's 7 wood. Took it to the right of that tree, trying to bring it back with a draw. Gets it hole high, just right of the green, and just right of the green side bunker. A nice lie here, a little bit downhill. Got some green to work with. Runs it just through the circle by about 5 inches. Honestly, a fantastic shot. When he double-checked his wedge loft because something just didn't look or feel right there pre-shot, I got nervous. I didn't think that was going to be anywhere near the circle.
They're 28, you can't move there.
Gingerly cleans that one up from 4.5 feet. First birdie of the day, 1 under through 3 here at Palm Beach Gardens. He's going to want to get a few more birdies on the card before he gets to the bear trap coming up later in the round. Smothered left through a small forest, and we are wide open here, just 110 away from the left rough. Gonna be just fine.
That was so bad. Oh, man. Oh, man.
That's it.
Flyer?
Caught a jumper from that left rough. Found a little collection area left of the green, left of the cup. Uphill a little bit. Lands lands it nicely in the circle, doesn't quite check. And we've got just inside of 8 feet here for par at the 4th. Steps up, bangs it in.
Don't give me shit. Oh my God.
The difficult par 3 5th hole, weighing in at 210 yards. When quartering off the right, it is all carry over water. Go. All right, safely aboard. Safely aboard. Everything seems to be coming out just a hair left this morning. Talked to AdamHaugenPGA pre-round as to why he was teeing off so early. He said he wanted to feel what it was like to be in the lead on the Tips Tour. So we're out here bright and early Monday morning, leading the tournament through 4 holes. Expertly judged. In for a routine 2-putt par at the 5th.
Oh boy. Don't go left here, am I right?
Lots of room right, boss.
We got the world to the right. The
Gonna-
entire United States to the right.
Short par 5 here. Just 482 on the card. Back into a little bit of the breeze from left to right here. Logan digging in. Oh boy. This is drawing hard. Up the left-hand side, needs to sit. I think we've got splashdown.
How swingy it is.
The good news, that is a lateral penalty area. We're going to be just 235 away from the green with what will now be the 3rd shot for AdamHaugenPGA after a thorough ball inspection here. His total spin was 49.03, a little bit higher than usual, higher than desired for a driver. Expect we've got that 7-wood in hand here from the left rough.
Oh, thank God.
Green side bunker here, hole high on 6. We playing our 4th shot from the sand, down the hill, towards the cup. Seem to rush that one a little bit here. Going to have a dozen feet left for par to keep the card clean, which would be quite a feat after that tee ball into the water. Gave it a good run, just missing on the low side, the amateur side.
Actually, Sean, we did a study in
Aggressively.
sports psychology class. Most pros did miss it on this when we
And why do they call it the am side?
It's one of those things, just like President Taft never really got stuck in a bathtub.
What was that?
President Taft never really got stuck in a bathtub, even though that's what he learned in school. Never really happened.
I don't recall learning about President Taft being stuck in a bathtub.
Most of it was pretty sad.
Back to the action here at 7. 229-yard par 3.
These left's just down.
Picked the right club again, but another miss left, and this has to be concerning him at this point. For 20 yards away, he opens up the face, knocks it right into the circle. Ho-hum, up and down. AdamHaugenPGA, even par, leader of the Cognizant Classic, real time. By the time most of you watch this, most likely he will not be in the lead anymore, but we're here, we're doing it. Could we have fairway here? Hang on, ball. Yes.
Good day. Steered out there.
Fairway at the 8th. He is correct. That is our first fairway here this morning. Wonder how he can handle this lie here after being in the rough all morning. Perhaps expecting that pull draw that he's hit a few times this morning. It did not happen there. We are in the right greenside bunker. Splashes it up and out. Going to be inside of 15 feet here for a par. At the difficult 8th hole, Palm Beach Gardens, CC. Oh, gotcha. Perhaps just underread it a touch. Kept it in the circle. Yes, agreed. A lot of water out here. Tee shot number 9. Water up the left-hand side. Gotta make him nervous. Flirting with that penalty area down the left-hand side. Going to be okay here. I don't know if you could see that on the camera, how close it was to that cluster of palm trees. But we've made it through. 120 remaining from the left rough. This looks to be about a gap wedge. Choked up on it a little bit. This is on a really good line. Oh, it's going to come up just short. All over the flagstick, a look of disbelief on AdamHaugenPGA's face right now.
Look at the life out there. Just a rough with the wedge.
11 yards off of 116, 10%. All right, nice adjustment there. That wedge getting a workout so far this round.
Check out those grooves here.
+1 as we make the turn here. Cognizant Classic Tips Tour SGT. I'm just going to go back to the leaderboard, make sure no one else is playing. We are still the leader here through 9 holes. Early hand on hip. We're going to miss the fairway to the right this time. Sounded a groove or two low on the face. Check the stats here on that one provided by Unicore. You've got an apex of 14 feet on that drive. 254 remaining here. Second shot, the par 5 10th.
Where do you go? A left-hand bunker.
Struck well. Overdrawing as per the morning. Green side bunker left. A little bit of a lip to contend with. Oh, elevates it nicely, lands it in the circle, but it does trickle out. Maybe just inside of 8 feet here. This would be a nice one to get back to even par for the tournament. How can PGA saying you can count it? Right in the middle, never a doubt. Get a little mini map check. Yep, just what I was afraid of here at the 11th. We do have water down the entire left-hand side, starting at about 220, all the way to the green. As you get closer to the green here, there is water on both sides. It's going to require his full attention here and some commitment. Okay. Stays connected through that one up the right-hand side. This is going to have to sit. It does. It's going to be another missed fairway, but just by a touch. 137 downwind from the rough. Overwatered the entire way to a tucked front pin. Let's see how Adam Haugen handles this shot. Back to the overcooked left miss. We're going to be in the collection area long and left of the green. The safe play with water.
You know, 58 you made, no grooves left.
Again, chips it up nicely into the circle, and it rolls just out about that 6-foot range. So far, he's done fantastic with these today.
That's the jinx.
It was the Jinx attempt, but nicely fought off there as he holes it from 6 feet. I know from experience, those are the types of putts that keep you up at night. 439 par 4 12th hole, clipping along here at even par. AdamHaugenPGA driver off the tee here at 12. Straightest shot of the day. You know, land in the fairway. Is it going to stay in up that left-hand side? It does. It does. Now, something to keep in mind here, Adam, when your club's not going through that rough, it's easier to keep the club face a little bit more square. 150 yards here, straight downwind. I'm assuming that's pitching wedge. On a fantastic line. Carries just past hole high, releases out into that 20-foot range. Green in reg here, pretty flat putt. Looks to maybe want to die to the left as it loses speed. A good roll on it. It was online for a long time. It does miss. Again, left. Left has been the miss all day long here. Oh, heads up. Matt Wool, 83, has teed off. He did bogey the first hole, so we are clinging to a one-shot lead here. So we make our way around the back 9 here, the 13th hole. Sub 400 par 4, 385. Found the fairway bunker shockingly down the left-hand side here. Gonna leave us 110 yards in from the sand. Struck well. He's staring it down. Fantastic shot. Going to be inside of 10 feet here. Inside of 9 feet. Slightly downhill, slightly right to left. This is the best look we've had in a while here. Pours it in for a birdie at 13, and now he's got a 3-shot lead as Matt Wool, 83, opens with back-to-back bogeys.
There's a lot of water out there. I can see why. Look how tight it is. Water right, bogey left.
464 par 4, 14th hole here, Palm Beach Gardens, CC. The tighter driving holes on the course here. We've got out of bounds left. A lot of nice looking homes over there. Water up the right-hand side the whole way. Missed fairway left here. Gonna be okay in the left rough. 172 left in here. Probably an 8-iron. work well, just depends on that lie penalty. Catch a piece of the green. Does it hang on? Yes, it does. Green in reg machine all of a sudden. AdamHaugenPGA with another birdie look at 14. That was 9 iron? Yeah, that was pure speculation on my part. I know you're one club, sometimes two clubs longer than myself.
It was the downhill
Ah,
really got me into that.
right in the heart, but about 6 inches short. I'd be okay with par there at the difficult 14th. The 15th hole here at Palm Beach Gardens CC. Half island green here. Water all the way. Not sure where the bear trap actually comes into play. We could have been playing it this whole time. I'll have to look that up for round 2. It's my bad.
I think it's like 15, 16, 17.
Tee shot at potentially here, the start of the bear trap. Gonna find the center of the green. Opening himself up for about a 20-foot birdie putt here down the slope, left to right. Yes, after doing some research, this is in fact the opening hole of the bear trap. We'll move along with a par.
That's a tough hole here. That's a tough hole. Just take iron off this tee.
Wow, that is a tight fairway. Another half island green upcoming. See a lot of guys lay up here. It's like maybe the 3 wood, maybe 7 wood. I can't tell from here. Water up the right-hand side should really be a non-factor with today's swing for AdamHaugenPGA. A little spinny with the safe club. We've missed the fairway off to the right-hand side in the rough.
First miss to the right.
193 into the wind. Full carry over water here. Put a good move on this one. That's going to carry all the way up and just off to the right-hand side, trickling into that rough cut, forcing a chip again. That 58 degree has got to be tired. Went for something a little bit lower. Thought it would run out a little bit more than that.
That's an iron.
7.5 feet here, perfectly straight, perfectly flat. Really no reason not to knock this one in. I would never. I'm rooting for you. I'm your biggest fan. Right in the heart, never a doubt. Let's get a quick refresh here on the scoreboard. Holy buckets. Matt Wool on fire after opening with bogey, bogey, turned it around, birdie, birdie, par, birdie. He's flying, tied at the top of the leaderboard. 184 here, par 3, 17th. Oh dear. Landed safely, we thought, in the right rough, took a vicious kick into the penalty area, splashed down. We're now hitting our third shot. Luckily, our drop is on the same side of the creek, lake, pond, whatever this penalty area is. Didn't sound or look pretty, but the result is acceptable. It's into the circle, and we're moving on to the par 5 18th. No, that's the 17th.
2 under now.
Pretty sure penultimate just means second to last. Can that be true? Matt Wool with another birdie on fire. Flirting with disaster. We do have the option here from this penalty area up the left-hand side to play it as it lies. Not even deep rough, just regular rough. 265 out. I'd be surprised if we don't see some sort of medal here. Staying aggressive, yes, we do. 7 wood. Can that get there?
Yeah, no.
As if to put a signature on this round, the helicopter one-handed follow-through, a thing of beauty. Ball struck well, hoisted over the trees, out of trouble. We're 54 yards away here from a fairway bunker on 18. Knocks it up and on for a green in regulation. He was hoping to be a little bit closer, so we're just outside of 30 feet here and up a significant 10-inch slope.
Really?
Absolutely hammers that one through the break, through the circle, 11 feet past the hole here. We're just looking to get this round over with at this point. Buzz by on the high side, through the circle yet again. This should just be a mere formality. 4 foot 2 inches
3-foot round.
away. It's going to be back-to-back bogeys to close it out, something he's all too familiar with. It's going to be a 1 over par round of 73, but for a moment, about 13, 14 holes here this morning, AdamHaugenPGA was in the lead of the Cognizant Classic Tips Tour. We didn't even want to look at those stats. Let's not even look at the stats here. We're going to wrap this up, get ready for round 2, maybe grab a glizzy here at the turn. We'll see ya in a little bit.